Hello friends, Samuel Graham doing TCGs again. Doing my last video of opening stuff up from the awesome content creator kit that Future Lore Studio sent me for Legions Realms at War. I've got 4 more packs of Bountiful Harvest to open, 4 more of the little boxes. I went ahead and de-plasticed them to make it a tad faster. Still using the awesome playmat they sent me, keeping the logo front and center, but we got a little bit of the art too. But yeah, so last video of my content creator kit series, experimenting a little bit with a different camera setup as well. So here is our relic commander's coins. I've not seen this one before. Equipped to a warrior. When equipped warrior attacks, roll 1 6-sided die. Gain one of the following. If the result was 1, 2, 3, the equipped warrior cannot be destroyed by card effects this turn. 4, 5, 6, it cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. Either way, that's a pretty cool effect. So I had admittedly had a pretty goofy rigged camera stand and decided to try and get an actual one. It has changed the lineup of my setup a little bit, so I'm kind of having to experiment quite a bit. So our first rare is Great Feast of Alberdoon. But so far, I'm liking it. As long as I keep paying attention to where the new camera is and where I have to get to open stuff, it works out all right. It might be one of those I tried with this video. Loot the reliquary. I tried to kind of have that camera out of sight from my face camera up here. It's just barely out of sight. I don't know if that's going to be a consistent thing that I am able to pull off. It might have to be a little bit in the field of view. I'm not sure yet, but we're experimenting with new stuff. Next trick, we'll be getting the camera to focus on the regular. We got Viviana, Festival Royalty as our rare. So that's one really cool thing, and I know I talked about this previously with Bountiful Harvest, but everything in this set is that the bounty, which means it is usable with any of the legions. Dice Dealer, which just kind of looks like Matthew Mercer to me. I know it doesn't like super look like Matthew Mercer, but it just resembles him enough. The Dungeon Master for Critical Role. Among his scads and scads of voice credits on top of that, of course. And we got our Blade Dancer, which I thought was cool when I realized that the Dice Dealer and the Blade Dancer have very similar. Their main ability is identical, and then what's different is their perish ability. So that's one box down. We got an ancient relic. Commander coins again. So that's actually kind of funny. I had not seen a single commander coin until this opening, and now I've seen 2. So second box. Working through that. 5 packs per box plus a box topper. The box toppers are all really gorgeous foils. There is my cake that I really need to eat. We got Loot the Reliquary again. Going a little bit faster now that I've done I guess 3 different videos where I have opened some Bountiful Harvest. One, I opened a couple boxes at the end of sort of my introduction to um, my kit from Future Lore Studios for Legions Realms at War. There's Viviana again for our rare. And I'd already done one box where I had opened 5 of these, and then I did another from that kit where I opened 4. Um, and I'm opening another 4 here. There is our Mercer-esque dice dealer. I wonder if that was semi-intentional. I have no reason to necessarily think it was, but it just amuses me that it sort of looks like Mercer. There's our Blade Dancer again. So there aren't a ton of rares in Bountiful Harvest. I think it was 8 total rares, but you can still, like in any given deck, you could have 3 of a rare in the deck. So it's cool to pick up a bunch of it to get a playset basically by order of the reliquary. All right, that was the end of box 2. Ooh, I knew I had gotten a sword. I don't believe it was this one. So I think this is a new one for me. Sword of Sacrifice. Equipped to a warrior is being equipped to a bounty realm warrior. You don't pay the Bloodborne. That's cool. Bestow +1/+10 attack. You must sacrifice one other warrior in order for the equipped warrior to attack. That's kind of, but +10, that's potent. You can sacrifice an additional 2, double the current attack. Ooh, that's pretty strong. At least it seems like it. I will have to, that's going to be something that I have to give a shot in gameplay. There's our Seasons of Magic Reflections. And I love this one, the market. Just the picture on it. It's so well done. Just all the different baskets of the different stuff. For such a small picture, everything is so well defined and delineated. Yeah, there's my art. I got the poster for this one. That's the Magic Moonlight Promenade. Still 3 packs left in this one, and then we'll move on to the very final set of booster packs that came in this content creator kit that they sent me. We got Great Feast Hall of Alberdun. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right out either. Alberdun. I'm not positive, so I'll have to hear an official pronunciation of that at some point here. That one also kind of has that Critical Role reminiscence to it. We will loot the reliquary. This one's just pretty too, the roads over the water and everything. So much of this is just so good looking. This is another cool one. There's Viviana again. Festival Royalty. And our last Bountiful Harvest box wrapping up. Ooh. This may be the sword I'd pulled before, but it's still really pretty. The Saber of Silence. And 5 packs for our last bit of Bountiful Harvest, finishing up the the extremely kind bundle that I received. Oh, I see something shiny. That's cool. Renegade, the hired gun. What a great piece of art on that card. A renowned rare. So the 4-star, so you could have 2 of these in a deck. Oh, that's awesome. I love that piece of art. I've not even seen it, like I've not even seen a picture of this one until now. That also, coming back to Critical Role, kind of reminds me of Percy with the in a fantasy setting, the kind of the gunslinger kind of thing. When this warrior enters play, controlling player can pay Bloodborne 5 and conscript a warrior from their hand. So basically an extra conscription. That's cool. Shockwave, when it enters play, you can target 1 warrior on the field with original attack of 2 or less, destroy it. When it perish, target up to 2 warriors on the field with the original attack of 2 or less, destroy them. Yeah, I like that card. I am thrilled with that. I love to see that. That's a great card. What a way to finish off, well, to start off the last Bountiful Harvest box that I have, but to finish off the series with another Renown. You'll love to see it. By order of the Reliquary is our rare. I love all the potions and stuff in the back of this one too. The colors are just really good. Do another pack here. This one's really pretty too. I like that. The Seasons of Magic Reflections. And I still think that makes me think Easter, the colored stones on the wishing well. I really like that, actually. All 3 of these in the back of this pack. I like that one. And then the mill. Some of the coolest, like the simplest cards or whatever, have some of the neatest art. I love that, some games you only see the really, really nice art on really, really expensive cards or high rarity cards. We've got our Moonlight Promenade again. Glad to see one of my favorite pieces of art again in my last box of Bountiful Harvest. There's my Marketplace. See, this is another example. So this is a common card and simple art, but it pops so much. I love, a lot of times, even in miniatures games, like a more rare figure will have the better sculpt, the better paint job, that kind of thing, which sometimes makes sense. And I guess especially for a miniatures game, but I like a game that really doesn't keep the best in terms of art. Maybe the rarer cards are more powerful, but it doesn't like hog all of that to the top rarities. Like you get so many fantastic pieces of art. Last pack, y'all. It's been a fun journey seeing what Future Lore Studios had for me here. And our last rare is a Great Feast Hall of Alberdoon, which I like with all the fairies and the giant in the background. Time for Harvest. Pilgrimage to Alberdoon. And Alberdoon's Trader District. Y'all, I've had the time of my life opening this whole kit. It's been an absolute blast. I've really, really just enjoyed every second of this. And then closing out this video, we got this hired gun, which again, so this is more rare, obviously, but it's still just a great piece of art. I love this. A little bit of a foil line there. See, or a print line, see? Still, good grief. And I love the higher rarities of this. Again, I point it out every time, but the stars, the way they're indented, but it makes it just pop. I love this whole thing. I love the box toppers for this particular product too. You get the sealed rare foil per little 5 booster box, giving a little bit extra like pizzazz and value to it too, for a really reasonable price. I think most places I see it like $30 for the box that comes with the box topper and 5 packs, which is not bad. Um, y'all, Future Lore Studios. I'm gonna scoot my camera here. Experimenting again, like I said. See, you can see it, but I wanted to be able to look at it a little bit better. Future Lore Studios. This has been a fantastic experience. I've had a blast opening this, from simply seeing what was in the box, to digging through all the sealed product and seeing what was in there, seeing so many cards that I hadn't seen yet. So thank you so much for that opportunity, really. Having the faith in me, kind of investing in me. Sure, does it get your name out there? Get more eyes on your product? Absolutely. But it's still for, a relatively small content creator like I am. I cannot express enough appreciation for you taking that chance, to send me the product, to help get the word out, and just have a chance to geek out over this product. I'm like I say, I'm having the time of my life. This has been an absolute blast, and I look forward to. I still have another box of Ravaged Lands, so that will still come. This may be the last of the items from my content creator kit, but this won't be the last Legions Realms at War video that I do. This won't be the last video I do for Future Lore Studios, because even though I haven't gotten to put the game on the table yet, just my excitement seeing this stuff, and I've got a local friend who's like, "Hey, if you want to give that a shot, let me know." And we may even try and actually video that game and do a gameplay video, which would be an interesting departure for my normal video style too. But I think that would be fun to try and do it. Get the game on the table and see what I've been geeking out and so excited about. So that might be something that we try and find some time to do. April and May are always pretty as far as scheduling, so we'll see how that goes, how soon that actually manages to happen. But man, I am absolutely excited. I'm thrilled. This has been a blast. Thank you again. Thank you for the stores who are making this available, especially, U.S. stores that are still not a lot of them, but we're starting to get a few popping up, and a few more that are expressing interest. Thank you for those stores. The first one that comes to mind because of his bundle is, of course, Louis, Kitchen Table TCG with Cavdane's Market. Always a fun. His videos are fun on YouTube anyway, and always has interesting thoughts. But him getting behind this made, like, his was the first video content I saw of it, and then I saw his bundle, and I was like, we'll give it a shot. so thank you for that, for opening my eyes, letting me give it a shot, and that obviously led to me opening more and more and wanting to really play the game. And I say it a lot too. Team Vetflix and Chills. They also are doing a lot of YouTube. I know they do like Facebook Live as well. YouTube and Facebook. I think they do Facebook first and then post that to YouTube, basically. But they do a lot of video content as well. In addition to, they've just been fantastic champions of this game, and really helped continue to spur my interest in it on. Um, but yeah, this has been a blast. Thank you again. I appreciate all of you that have taken time out of many days at this point to spend some time on my channel, take a look at what I was taking a look at. And I appreciate every bit of that. And I hope to, leave me a comment. I hope to see more of you around as I continue to look into more of this product. I'll have some of my throwback videos and other stuff as well. But Legion's Realms at War will not be going away. That is for certain. But thank you all from the bottom of my heart, legitimately, watchers, viewers, future Lore Studios, all the other content creators who are supportive of each other. Thank all of you. Really, deep down. And y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.